Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing good. This video is about something which I have been learning for the last 4 years. That's farming. Farming nowadays it's getting popular. Many people are getting into farming, and especially natural farming or organic farming. Farming usually what was happening was people who were from the farming background, like the parents have farmlands, and then what happens is the next generation takes over the farming work, and very few people other than from the farming background do farming. In India, there are a lot of people who do farming, and most of the farmers, I feel what I have seen in last 4 years around the village are not doing really great. They expect subsidies, they expect loan waivers, and they really don't make any big money because they don't have really money to invest in doing farming. And the kind of uncertainty, the kind of risk what we have in farming is big, and most of them are not able to take the losses, and they have to take loans, and they are in debts, and finally they are not even able to pay their loans. Now coming to the next kind of farming, which is organic farming. Now you see all the producers products named organic, and you pay a premium price. A lot of people are getting into that. They try to get their farm certified, and they get the logo, they put on the product and start selling. And that is again, there they don't use the traditional chemical fertilizers. They use different things like vermicompost, even organic fertilizers are there, organic pesticides are there. And again, you need a lot of money to do that. Same thing. But it's known to be quite safe. The food is good, the results are good. The third type of farming which I am doing, it's called natural farming. It's completely different. I would say it's not very popular because a lot of people don't know about what natural farming is. Natural farming basically is human intervention is very less. You don't um, do like normal farming. You don't use any chemical fertilizers. You don't even use organic fertilizers or organic pesticides. And I would say that when I started 4 years back, it was very tough because you need a lot of things to do natural farming initially. But after some time, like currently after 4 years, for me, it's very easy. I don't have to bring anything from outside. Everything is there inside the farm. So what happens is, in natural farming, you need to produce everything. For example, your manure should be produced inside your farm. Like, what is the manure that I am using? I have cows, I have goats, I have hen, I have so many livestock. The waste material, the cow dung, I make jivamrita out of that, cow urine. Then I have lots of bio waste, like the pruning is done, the leaves are there. I do weeding. I use a brush cutter to cut the grass, and then it is put back on the soil. So everything, it's sort of a sustainable farming. Like even the food for our cows or goats or hen doesn't come from outside. We grow it there. We have fish. For the fish, we give papayas, we give goas, we give some waste, some leaves, and all those things which are enough for growing the fish. And fish we sell, we eat, we use for ourselves. We have hen, we use the eggs, we can even use it for meat. We have goats, we have cow. From the cow we get cow dung, we get cow urine, and other than that we get milk, and we make other dairy products which we can sell. And the cow dung and cow urine, all these things are used as manure for our trees and plants. Now after a vegetable pla- like after we do the vegetable, we finish the harvest, and like usually the vegetables are for 3 to 6 months. After that, we cut all those things, we give it to the cow, or we may even use it for mulching. So this is how natural farming is done. In the beginning it's very difficult because you don't have, suppose you are getting a plain land, you don't have any biomass. You don't have any waste material which you can use for covering your land. In natural farming, you don't till much. You don't use a tractor. We have a small tiller which we use for small work, but most of the work is done manually. Natural farming, it's like very much time consuming. You need a lot of patience, and you need investment also initially, because it would be very difficult to manage a farm, because you need some people to work and you may not have sufficient income to pay their salaries or pay their cost, or even for maintenance you may have to invest a lot of money. For me, what I felt was the initial 3 4 years was just investing money into it. I was not getting any good returns. Yes, you can do 3 months crops, but again I'll tell you, when you start natural farming and if you're not using any pesticides or anything, it's very difficult to get good yield. Most of your crop would be eaten by pests and bugs. So now we have reached a stage where we don't even buy seeds from outside. What we could understand that even the kind of seeds what we buy from the commercial shops would easily get bug attacks. But the seeds which we have got from our own harvest, like now papayas we grow, we get beans, we get many vegetables which we are using our own seeds. Ginger, this is the fourth or fifth time which we are doing ginger, and it's our own seeds. Turmeric, these kind of experiments which we have been doing for last 4 years, we could understand that if we use our own seeds, the plants are really good, the harvest is really good, and they are so strong that the bug attacks would be very rare or minimal, which you can manage without any pesticides or anything for taking care of these kinds of pests. So we basically use small things like fruit fly trap, nothing which we would use on the plants. Very rarely we may use sometimes neem oil, which we were using initially a lot, but now we don't even need to use neem oil, or even sometimes the lemongrass oil. We have our own lemongrass, we have our own neem trees. So most of the things what we are using is from our own farm. It takes some time for your soil to become healthy, to become like it would get enriched with everything what you need for growing your plants, your trees. Basically, in natural farming, what is done is you enrich the soil, you make the soil ready to grow anything. But in the traditional farming, what we are doing is for every crop you put the fertilizers or chemicals or pesticides are used to take care of those crops, and the soil quality is degraded, it's completely lost. The soil is actually completely dead when you do these kind of chemical farming. One thing I can say, for a long run, natural farming is the best. If you are able to have more people around you doing natural farming, it would be good. My problem is I have all the people around me doing the traditional farming where they are misusing or overusing chemical fertilizers, pesticides. See, they sow the seed, immediately they spray something which stops the weeds from growing. Actually, they are killing the soil. The life of the soil is gone. They spoil everything, the minerals, everything is damaged once this kind of things are used, overused. Even I what I feel is, um, many seeds which we buy, like the modified seeds, genetically modified seeds, hybrid seeds, they give you good yield, but the taste is completely different compared to a desi seed. And even what we do is we used to initially buy desi seeds from farmers around the state, and even in different parts of the country, and we grow it in our farm. We may not get good yield, but we take the best seeds, best yield or best fruit seeds, and go again with that. We don't buy from outside. Like that, when we repeat this for 3 4 times, we get really good yield, we get really good seeds, we get a strong harvest, and even the fruits and the plants become much strong, and the chances of bug attacks are very less. Many people ask me, like, is it viable to do farming? See, it would depend upon many things. It would depend upon the land you get. It would depend upon what kind of farming you are planning to do. For me, I have planned many things in this. I did a lot of mistakes, but now it's sort of coming up good. I have good cash crops. I have pepper, I have lemon, I have many fruit trees, I have guavas, I have chicos. Means I have done multi cropping. I have planted trees mixed, not in any particular order, but I have some plants like I have windbreakers around the property which would stop heavy winds. I have done trenches so that the water doesn't go out, and I had to do trenches in a way that even the water from the other farm doesn't enter my place, because they use a lot of unwanted chemicals and fertilizers and even the pesticides which are very harmful for the soil. So I stop that water outside the property, and whatever water falls in my land would be absorbed into the land, and that helps me in increasing the groundwater table. And Even initially we had to use a lot of water for irrigation. We do drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is the best if you can do that. Again, all these things cost a lot. So I've done drip irrigation, and so that minimal water is wasted, and water under the groundwater water table is kept at a better level. Every year it's getting improved. So these kind of things are very important. We need to think about the next generation. We need to think about the future. Don't spoil the soil. Don't do bad things with the soil. So use as much as natural things. Definitely, on a long run, you would be doing really good. And as of now, I would say that my harvests are really good, and I get good price. I sell all my producers directly to the customers, so I get good price. um, and my prices are even higher than the organic products which they sell. But uh, sometimes I am really able to give at good prices to the uh, customers. uh, I feel that's the future. A lot of things needs to be done. A lot of people need to get into natural farming. It would take time. Everybody cannot get in all of a sudden. It should be a process. It should take some time and do it. So if you are interested in farming, and if you have some funds, you have some money to maintain the farm or develop the farm for at least 5 years, then definitely you should get into natural farming. That's a great thing to do. And if you have any interest, or if you want to know more about what I've been doing for last few years, check out my other channel. It's called Chris Food Forest. I have the link in the description, and you can find about the day-to-day things, how I started and what is the situation right now. We have planted, I think, 5 to 6 thousand trees in that property. It's almost 8 acres of land, and it's in Mysore. Anybody interested can come and visit. Even I would be happy to share my experiences and share my knowledge, what I have learned from things what I have done there. Theoretically, when you read books, when you go through a website, you will find theories, but when you have to learn or do things, a lot of practical things are there which you can learn only by doing things. From next year, I'm planning to take volunteers who would want to come and stay in the farms, do small course of learning natural farming. So those are things which I'm planning for the future. As of now, I'm not able to do that for some reasons. uh, anyway, if you're interested in a day visit to come to the farm, you're welcome. You can let me know in the comments or message me. I'll try to arrange. So this is just information about farming, which is my passion. And let me tell you, it's not something which is making big money for me or anything. It's more of a passion, but definitely future, yes, it can make good money. Not like uh, huge money or something. It's good to maintain that place. You get your own food, you grow your own food. And let me very proudly tell you that 90% of my food comes from the farm. I can manage, even if I just have to get little salt from outside, I can live there without anything. Like I can have tubers, I have vegetables, fruits, I have milk, I have chicken, I have fish, I have goat. Everything is available in the farm, and this is completely a mixed farm. I call it as a food forest, and it's becoming a forest. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please post in the comment. I will be happy to answer. Bye for now. Take care.